Your diet is more important than you think. You know, diet has always made me struggle, and that's probably what caused me to be fat. I remember when I used to buy sweets and eat them all at once, and in the moment it felt good, but afterwards it felt horrible, and I always regretted that decision, but I still did it so often. And it was the same with chocolate, McDonald's, and all these foods that are so pleasurable. So, of course, when I saw eggs, bread, fruits, I didn't want to eat it because they didn't taste as good. But I remember I used to watch videos on how to get a healthy diet, and I really wanted to eat healthy foods, but I wasn't able to. I did my best to better my diet and to cut processed foods, and slowly but surely, I got used to eating healthier and healthier foods to the point where I am now, where I have a very clean diet, and I love it. And it helped me for muscle growth, fat loss, and especially for my productivity, even though you might not believe that. With diet, what I discovered is that processed foods, the very pleasurable foods we talked about earlier, are bad for two huge reasons. One, they're unhealthy, of course, but two, they put high standards for the food that we eat, for the pleasure that they provide. And so in comparison, the healthy foods are bad. They don't taste good enough, and so we don't want to eat them. However, what's incredible with diet is that the more you eat of healthy foods, the more you will crave them. It really works like that. Like, eat carrots every single day and you'll start craving carrots, you'll see. So the big advice I have for you that really helped me is that you must eat for nutrition, not for taste. Don't eat for the pleasure, but to satisfy your need to eat, because the pleasure will adapt to what you're used to. So if you've understood what I've just said, here's a choice you have to make right now. Either you keep eating McDonald's that gives you pleasure and then you feel bad, or you adapt your pleasure levels by cutting processed foods and getting used to healthy foods, and then you'll get the same level of pleasure, but you don't feel bad after because it's healthy, so your body likes it. So, what do you choose? Make the right choice, and it will be only a matter of time before you have a healthy diet. By the way, if you find my content helpful, scroll down and click on the subscribe button right now so that you keep getting that help. If you want to better your diet, I think it's important that you start understanding the basics of food. So every food is composed of the three major nutriments, which are carbohydrates or carbs, so the major nutriment which you can find in pasta, rice, bread, fruits, vegetables. Then protein, which you can find in meat, in eggs, in fish, and fats, which you can find in butter, in cheese, in meat too. Well, you should understand that basically protein is king. Protein is, in my opinion, and not only my opinion, of course, protein is the best nutriment overall because it is just better than the others in every area. So first, for muscle growth, protein is involved in the muscle protein synthesis. So this nutriment is necessary to create muscle, so you kind of need it, and well, you should eat a lot of protein to ensure that you maximize your muscle growth. But also fat loss. Protein makes you fuller than the other nutrients. By eating more protein, you will feel more full, which will allow you to eat less than what you need, and it will help you to lose fat in an easier way. Then for health, I don't know any particular benefit, but I don't know any negative effect too. But for work, I know a huge benefit, which is that carbs cause an insulin spike, which causes you to feel kind of sleepy, and well, so eating carbs slows down your work quality. So it is huge too. It is really helpful to, in the early part of the day, eat fats and protein and not too much carbs so that you can work more efficiently. And I'm telling you, the difference is huge. So this is where protein is just better, even though here it is kind of equal to fats. You now have everything that you could need to go from a shitty diet to a pretty decent one. But I just want to mention that there is a next level to diet, which is learning about estrogenics. And I'm still learning about that, so I can't really teach about it. But keep it in mind that there is a next level to this. Also, if you want my one-to-one help on that or anything self-improvement related, check the description and DM me on Insta right now. Alright, we're done here. I'll see you back here in the next one.